sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about Cardi B potentially wanting to sue Bia because of some things that she said about her as well as her marriage. So if you guys are unaware, Cardi B and Bia have been having this little ongoing beef for a couple months. And this beef really didn't start due to Cardi. It really started because of Bia. So I'm not sure if you guys remember when Cardi B first came out with the song Like What, Bia had pretty much stated that Cardi had copied off of her because they had used the same sort of beat. Which honestly and truthfully, that's a little bit blasphemous because that beat does not belong to Bia either. It belongs to Busta Rhymes or Missy Elliott, one of them. It just so happened that both of them received the same permission from the same person because they both went to the same person in regards to the beat. But pretty much since then, Bia's been subbing Cardi and saying that Cardi's been copying her. And then it was, another song that came out that was very similar to Bia's. And she felt like, wow, this woman is really copying me. And once again, Cardi had to let her know, like, girl, I don't even have a problem with you. I have no issues with you. I'm not even copying you. It's just me making music at this point. So now fast forward to what's happening as of recent. Cardi B actually hopped on the remix of Wannabe with Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. Pretty much on this song, Cardi B had said, she wouldn't want to Bia, and she kind of played on words really great the way that she did it. And, everybody kind of put two and two together that she was pretty much going at Bia. And of course, this wasn't going to sit well with Bia because she's like, okay, now this girl's dropping my name in a song and she's coming at me in her songs. So she sat there and came forth with a rebuttal. Now, Bia had came forth with this rebuttal in this song, but we had no idea until Cardi B went live and told us that she had done this song. So when Cardi B went live, she had pretty much came with receipts. She had said she had recorded conversations that she had with Bia because, these girls could be messy these days. And she pretty much just said so I'm going to explain to you guys the reason why I'm finna sue this girl because she's been doing this for so many months and now it finally all stops here. So she pretty much was saying that, Bia had said that there was some sort of S tape that was out on Cardi B. And Cardi B had pressed her team about it because at first she was like, well, who's saying these rumors? And the S tape was supposed to be of Cardi B and some other person. And this all was coming back to her because a friend of hers in Offset's had pretty much stated that this was coming forth from Bia as well as members of Bia's team. So Cardi B was like, okay, well, if they have the tape, then they need to drop it. So then that's when Cardi B was like, okay, I just need to go straight to the source and I need to speak straight to the source. And then, people on Bia's side had actually given up every information that they needed to show that Bia was the one that said all of these things on Cardi's name. Which I'm like, wow, there's truly no loyalty over there with Bia and her team. But I guess when people hear that, there's lawsuits and suing coming involved, then they start to get a little bit like, okay, let me tie up all my loose ends because I don't want to be involved in it. Which reminds me, all of this information is alleged. This is what Cardi B claims. This is what Bia claims. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just reporting it. But any effing ways. So pretty much then Cardi B's like, okay, well, if you're going to sit here and, talk about my marriage and, all these other types of things, then I'm going to go ahead and sue you. To Bia. So, after Bia gets word of this, she's like, wait a minute, suing? Is this even possible for you to do? I'm not Tasha K. What do you mean you're going to sue somebody? And Cardi was pretty much just like, yes, girl, I'm going to sue you because you're talking about my kitty cat and my kitty cat didn't do anything to you. And you can't just be sitting here and talking about my kitty cat because you don't even have proof of this. So instead of Bia acting like, let me just drop everything, she decided to, I guess, hop on live or make a little video of her previewing this diss track that she has against Cardi. And then she put under the caption, sue me, that's not hip hop, with a laughing emoji. So pretty much at this point, B is acting like, she is not feeling no type of ways. She's feeling like, well, girl, if you're going to sue me, just sue me, because I'm going to do whatever it is that I want to do. And I'm going to act as if I'm not scared. So here's my thoughts. When it comes to the Wannabe song, first off, I just want to say that the song actually is really good without Cardi on there. She really, truly did not need to be featured. But honestly, when Cardi does get on songs, she just makes it 10 times, a little bit better. And her part was extremely clever. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, the way she played on words, she really did eat that thing up. I also truly love the fact that Cardi B is such a professional. Regardless of her, ratchet, ghetto demeanor that people love to put on her name, this woman always dots her I's and crosses her T's. And I truly love her for that. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, the minute a person says something about you that is a blatant lie, and you know that it is a blatant lie, and they don't use no allegedly, they don't use no, well, I think, they don't use any of those things in there, you can sue them. That is a form of defamation of character. Which is why when you guys hear me make these videos, I constantly all throughout the video say conspiracy or allegedly, any of that, because I know about these things. I have a degree in this. So I truly love that Cardi is like, you know what, girl, I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to record everything. And then on top of that, I'm going to sue you. At this given point, I think that Bia knows that she effed up, because she just went ahead and just dropped the song anyway and acting like she's so unbothered. But she may actually want to gather up all of her coin, because as soon as Cardi B is done suing her, she's probably going to go bankrupt just like Tasha K, in my personal opinion. Because what she did say is indeed defamation of Cardi's character. And just in case a few of you guys don't really know exactly what defamation is anything that can slander your character. So she pretty much said that Cardi was doing things with people outside of her marriage. So that's something that could possibly end her marriage, because it's something talking about, her and her husband. So this could either lead to divorce or lead to, her husband saying, you know what, I'm going to take the kids. So that is affecting her and her livelihood, her mental state, her, just well-being. So she definitely can sue the F out of Bia for a bunch of different things, not just defamation. This is even emotional distress. And once again, Cardi is so brilliant, because she always constantly comes onto social media talking about her mental health and how, people always make her feel like depressed and always anxiety and all these other different types of things. So she definitely has a past of mentally not being in the best spaces. So because of that, she can sue Bia also for emotional distress. So she really has a case on her hands. So Bia, if you want to go ahead and drop that song and make as much money as you can off of that song, be my guest. But all of those proceeds may just go straight to Cardi's pocket. But that's my opinion. What's yours?